What's up guys, welcome back to Teezy's Top 5, the show where we help you make that all-important buying decision. We do this based off genuine market research and hands-on experience with the products featured, or at least similar ones. So we've already covered the top 5 smartwatches of 2021, but they might have been a bit on the pricier side, or just simply not worth it to you. So this episode we're going to be going over the top 5 best smartwatches in 2021 under £100. As always, there will be links in the description for all the products featured in this video. Without further ado, let's jump into it. In at number 5 on the list today is the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. Now you can find a full review of this on our sister channel Take It Easy, and we will put a link in the description for this one. It comes in at around £75, making it one of the pricier watches on the list today, but in our opinion it's worth every single penny. It comes with over 70 different workout modes pre-installed on the watch, as well as a choice of over 50 different watch faces. It also has an array of tracking features that you'd expect from a smartwatch, such as sleep, stress, heart rate, steps, calories, and even a time management app. You also have the ability to receive call and text notifications on this watch. Battery life is said to last 21 days on a single charge. That of course depends on usage, but 1 week minimum with heavy usage is what we've been getting with this watch, which does really line up with their statements. Now it is a bit of a rarity, but this smartwatch does actually have built-in GPS, but there is unfortunately no NFC with this one, so you won't be able to make any contactless payments. Lastly, it does feature 5 ATM water resistance, so you'll be fine if you get caught out in the rain, and you can even take it swimming with you. As always, links will be in the description to check out the latest prices. Coming in at number 4 is the Cubot W03. This one's dedicated to those of you on a super tight budget, and it comes in as little as £20. But it's also packed with an array of features such as SpO2, heart rate tracking, sleep tracking, and much more. It even features blood pressure monitoring, which is something usually reserved for much higher up smartwatches. That being said, I haven't actually been able to test the accuracy of it, but I'm pretty sure it's fine for some crude monitoring. If you want to check out the heart rate accuracy test, do check out our video on our sister channel Take It Easy for a little bit more information. Battery life on this one is also pretty good. It's 7 days up to 21 days just using the basic watch functions. I will imagine most of us will be looking at around the 7-day mark with this one though. As you'd expect for a watch at this price point, there is no GPS built into this one, neither is there any NFC. However, what it does have is IP68 water resistant, so you can actually take it swimming up to a depth of 10 meters. A really good all-round smartwatch at an absolutely incredible price point. Definitely one to check out. Now coming in at number 3 on the list is actually the first gen Galaxy Watch Active. You can actually pick this up for just £88 now on Amazon, and it features a lot of things usually seen on more flagship smartwatches. It does however have the worst battery life of any watch featured on the list today, and that is mainly due to its array of features. But if you were interested, you're going to be looking at around 24 hours to a maximum of 36 hours with this watch. So nothing in comparison to say the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. What you do get with this though is GPS. It's also LTE enabled, so you can use it without your smartphone, and it also has NFC for making payments using Samsung Pay. It's a proper smartwatch for a fraction of the price of the big players at the moment, which makes it, in our opinion, one of the best value watches you can buy at the moment. A couple of other things to consider: it does of course have SpO2 monitoring, and you can take this one swimming with you again. Also, you could consider the Galaxy Watch Active 2 if you're willing to stretch your budget a bit. This is also going pretty cheap. Even the first gen Galaxy Watch is also going cheap. We'll pop links to both of those in the description if you feel like stretching your budget a bit. It's time for a cheeky bonus pick. Now, I am aware that my editor absolutely hates me calling it a cheeky bonus pick, but they are quite cheeky. So a bonus pick is where we find something that doesn't really fit into the list, but still something we think you should consider. And this time round is going to be the Honor Band 6. Now, the Honor Band 6 is in fact a fitness tracker, which I guess is a dumbed down version of a smartwatch, but it has a lot of the same features, just in a smaller form factor. The Honor Band 6 can be picked up for around £40 and has things like SpO2, sleep tracking, heart rate, and much more. The reason I like the Honor Band 6 so much is that it comes with a much larger screen than what you usually see on fitness trackers these days. Definitely one to consider, and I will put a link to that in the description. Now, if fitness trackers have piqued your interest, there will also be a link to our top 5 best fitness trackers of 2021. There you might find a more budget-friendly option for you. Now in at number 2 on the list is another smartwatch from Cubot. This is also one that I had the pleasure of reviewing recently. This is the Cubot C5. Much like the W03, it's incredible value for money. You can pick this up for around £30 to £40. The difference being with this one, it takes on a more Apple Watch design, and the materials used feel that little bit more premium. It has an incredibly bright screen, not something we usually see on budget smartwatches, and it also has all the features you would expect. Those being heart rate monitoring, SpO2, sleep tracking, steps tracking, calories, and much, much more. You also have a nice selection of different watch faces, and you can also switch out the watch straps. It does actually come with some spare ones. It also comes with up to 15 days of battery life, which is pretty good for a watch at this point, but again, from testing, we're going to be seeing around the 7 days mark. But that will of course depend on your usage. A really great all-rounder and definitely one to consider again if you're on a strict budget. Now coming in at number 1 on the list is the Amazfit T Rex. Now this is a tiny bit over the £100 mark. It is coming in currently at £109 on Amazon, but you'll likely see the price reduce even more as the Amazfit T Rex Pro has just been released. The reason we added this to the list is that we think for its price point you get an excellent array of features and excellent value for money. For this watch, you're going to be looking at 20 days battery life, which is pretty huge, and it also boasts a really rugged military grade design, which makes it stand out from the other smartwatches on this list. It certainly feels a lot more premium, and the UI just feels a little bit more dusted off. You of course get all your usual features like SpO2, heart rate, sleep tracking, and more. You also get built-in GPS with this one and a nice choice of watch faces. We think that this smartwatch is an absolute steal for the price, and if you do happen to see it under that £100 mark, we definitely recommend picking one up. As always, there will be links down in the description, but yeah, an absolutely awesome smartwatch and definitely one not to pass by. As always, there will be links down in the description. So those were our top 5 picks for the best 5 smartwatches under £100 in 2021. For more buying guides and advice, please do subscribe to the channel and leave a cheeky like. For now, we've been Teezy's Top 5. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.